You ready?
We're back, Ellis and Willz.
We back! Ellis and Willz. See, I told you liked the We Back. I told you like it.
No, but you're like shouting. I'm just
We
like,
back, baby!
I don't like that one. I'm like, we back, Ellis and Willz.
Cheers.
You don't have to say it at the same time.
Cheers.
So my dad's new wife has a daughter, and she's my type. Can I move to her? Yes. Seriously. if she gives you the green, do you know what it is? My thing is, if she's giving you green light, yes. But if she's not, and you just put it out there that you're on her, you're a weirdo. No, but even if she's giving the green light, so that means me and my
No, that's funny.
dad are going to the yard to slam both of them.
Oh, ain't you ever gone to linkage with your pops before?
No,
Nah, man can't be going on there.
That's what it is, though. But that's what it is, though. And you're going to see two women from the same family, essentially. It's not like it's the wife and her brethren; it's her daughter.
And you know what it is? If your dad messes up, you're in the mud now. You didn't even do nothing, bruv.
But it's her stepdad.
Jeez. My dad was chopping something and I hit the door.
What?
My dad was chopping something and I hit the door. My dad was chopping something and I hit the daughter.
You're wrong, then, bro.
How's that wrong?
Wow.
What would you do?
It's circumstantial.
When you said that, if she put it on you, it's cool. But if you put it on her, it's weird. It's like, what does that mean? Like,
No, because you have if you had no reason to believe that she would feel you, and then you're like trying to move to her, then there's just something weird about that.
but then,
It's like, this is your stepsister.
But it's not the other way around.
If she puts it on you,
Yeah.
have you never watched those kind of porno scripts
Which porn? I don't watch porn.
where it's like, I mean, I've never, but a stepsister.
You're about to explain it to me, so how would you know?
Stepsister. Maybe I haven't. I've not known, but a stepsister,
Stepbrother.
stepbrother, whatever.
Yeah, okay, but still. Anyway,
Maybe I wasn't there for that storyline, but it just so happened it was in the title. That makes it sound weird,
yeah, make yourself feel better. Like, get off me, bro.
Man, shut up. I don't watch storylines. Okay, I went through a period where I was just watching.
Bro, you don't need to explain yourself to me, man. Being truly, it's fine, you know.
Oh,
It's actually fine.
it's whatever, no matter which way it goes.
Yeah, whichever which way it goes. Because I don't know how if she put it on me, it's okay. But if I put it on her, it's not okay. Well, it's the same thing.
What green light?
What do you mean, bro?
There's a green light.
No,
But then
bro.
if you just go, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, but okay, so let's say she did to me. Would I not find that creepy?
No, you won't.
Why not? Because of dudes.
Yeah.
It was like that conversation I had yesterday, innit?
Yes.
Man,
you know, let's not pretend like you'd be bothered, but she might be bothered because she might be like, "You're weird. Like, I'm your stepsister now. Why are you doing this?"
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I don't think that's actually because one are blood related. But I think it's the dynamic of my dad, your mum.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it weird. Right?
That was a bit wild though. There's many ways you can look at that one.
Yeah. This is gonna be a very random video.
I do not bring anything to the table. I just feel like I'm really hot and have a morbid sense of humor, and I just feel like that should be enough. I am coming as I am, and you're gonna love it. I am the table.
Was that what she said? Listen, I am not a religious man, but some people really do need Christ. And she's one of them.
Yeah, coming from you, that is jokes. Wow.
We need to.
Wow.
I think. Do you know what needs to happen? The whole table conversation needs to just disappear.
You think
I'm
so?
tired of it. I'm tired of it now. I don't care because no one is the table.
Yeah, no.
Your value is what you are. Do you know who dictates your value? The market, not you. Stop telling people you're the table. Stop telling people you're funny. Stop telling people you're this, you're that. People decide whether you are, not you. Yeah. If you keep telling yourself that you're funny, you're probably not. If you keep telling yourself that you're the lenniest girl in the world, whatever she was saying, it's not for you to decide that really and truly. The market dictates whether you're len.
So you're saying women dictate whether I'm len or not?
Huh?
Women dictate whether I'm len or not.
They do. If two girls in this world find you lame and all the others are like, ugh, then that's what your market value is. You know what I mean? It's
2%.
It's not even 2%.
That's
like
0.000000000000000.
It might even be less than that. But if, like, let's say every time you're out, you get at least 60% of the attention when you're out, then clearly you're lame. You know what I mean? The market is saying, yo, when you go out, people find you attractive. The market's deciding that, not you. Girls like tall men with money, men with character, men with a presence. They dictate whether you've got those things. That's just a few of the things, obviously. We, not every man, obviously, it varies slightly, but we value low body count, how lame you are, your character. So we're going to decide where you are on the scale when it comes to those things. You can't tell me that this is where you are on the scale. How can you tell me? You know what I mean? Imagine a footballer being like, yo, I'm the best in the world. Shut up. Shut up, bro. I'll decide whether you're the best footballer in the world. I'm the manager. We're the supporters. Your accomplishments will speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, love yourself.
After you just told them that, people tell them whether or not they're worth it. More time when people ask that question, I think it's just like one of those block questions, because you don't ask it specifically like that.
What do you mean?
You'd ask in various different ways, like, what do you think about life? What's your opinion on this? You would say, what do you bring to the table? You wouldn't say that specifically. However, that question encapsulates
all of those things,
everything else. So if I can, so it's like, for some reason, it's like kryptonite for some reason. I don't know why. It's like when you ask a girl that question, they're like, okay,
because they don't have the answers.
They don't have the answers. But if you were to break it down for them, like, okay, what's your opinion on kids? They're like, oh, I want 5 kids. If I come to you and I say, oh, let's go on a date, not because I see value in you. It's not specifically like that. It's like,
interested.
I find you attractive, so now I want to not pursue. I
want to find out more.
I want to find out more.
I want to investigate.
I want to investigate. I want to question.
Yeah. I want to know whether I'm going to give you the passport.
Anyway, I want to just, you know when you're about to go into a pool and you tap your fingers, feel out the water, you know what I'm saying? Or you're about to eat, so you smell it, you're like, No.
Okay, not when I'm about to eat. It depends, isn't it?
No, it depends. Like you use your senses to figure out whether this is what I want near me. Do you get what I'm saying?
Snake butts or two.
You wouldn't just go up to a girl and be like, take all of me.
Yeah.
Because I find you attractive and you're a woman, so have me. You wouldn't do that.
I hear you.
You'd have to be like, can you handle all of this because I'm work? Do you get what I'm saying? It's a job interview.
Yeah.
Can you handle this, and this? If you can't, it's not for you.
But it's not just can you handle, because there will be things about you that are likable.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And do you like this, and this about me as well? Because not just can you handle this, like, yeah, everyone's got their baggage, but what about it? What about you that I like, and how do you handle the baggage that you have? Yeah. Are you searching to improve yourself? Do you want to stay like this? There's so many things.
Yeah, so many variables. So so women saying that just because I've approached you because I find you attractive, that doesn't mean you've already won. You know what I'm saying? Because they think because a man's approached them, they've already won. And like, I see, like, there was like, oh, because you approached me, you see value in me. No, I don't see value in you. I just find you attractive. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk about this.
Although there is a little bit of value, there is partly value in how attractive you are.
What sense?
How value does have value. You know what I mean?
So you're saying in terms of like, the girls you look like your pen, I would wife for you. No. But then they're like, girls,
I'm saying, because value is a long list of things that you bring to the table. So being attractive is part of it, but it doesn't mean that I completely see all the value in you. I just see a little bit of something that I like.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
But that's not enough. That's still not enough to want to keep me, and for you to then think that you've ticked off that list. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So it's just like, stop thinking you're it. You're not it. You're not it at all.
You're it, but there's
a very low percentage. You're a very low percentage. You need to build up your coins, big man. You need to build up your XP, your stamina needs to be built up.
Yeah.
Before you reach the levels of where I want to put you.
Go on, keep telling them.
That's all I have.
I agree.
But yeah, it's just like,
I agree.
You're not that special.
You're as special as the market says you are.
I actually agree with that.
Next video, bro.
Next video.
Convention in society says that you have to have, for example, you have to live together, you have to sleep in the same bed at night. It has a bunch of other things, like Valentine's Day has to look like this. With me and my partner, what we did was we actually like having our own space. So when we go on holiday, this sounds crazy, I have my own room, my own bedroom, she has her own bedroom. We share the bed when we go to sleep and stuff, but I want to have my own space and she wants to have hers. Convention will come into your mind and say, that means he doesn't love me, or that means she doesn't love me. And convention will plague you and say, well, if it's not like it's supposed to look like on Instagram, then it's wrong. It's the brave amongst us, it's the winners amongst us. They put convention to one side, they reason up from what they actually want and what's actually true, and they create a brand new solution designed for now and the problem you're trying to solve and your life. Because the truth is, no one has ever lived your life. No one has ever solved the problem. It could be any problem in your life right now, relationships, business, whatever. No one has ever had the task of solving it today for you.
I like what he's saying, you know.
Why?
Because I don't like doing conventional things.
Example.
I don't care for Valentine's Day that
I
much.
did. Oh,
I did do it this year though.
yeah. Was it your first one?
It's not my first Valentine's Day.
No, not. I mean your first Valentine's Day. I mean with your girl. Was it your first one?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
But in future, maybe it'll be less of what it was this year.
Thing, yeah.
But this year it was like, we may as well do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I think about the going on holiday and sleeping in separate beds, I don't know about that one. That was a bit wild.
No, but it depends on what your relationship dynamics are.
No,
that's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah, I know that. But to me, if I was in that relationship or in a relationship, on holiday, it'd be us in the same room. Do you get what I'm saying? But in the house, that may be a different conversation. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm having a man cave.
Man cave. Every man, you need that.
I'm having
you need to escape.
absolute cave.
Yeah, you need an escape, most definitely.
But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna ignore my girl though.
No, obviously not.
It's just a place that where I don't want you there.
Yeah, because she'll come and find you anyway. Okay, last one.
It was one time in middle school where I was confronted by this older classmate. He said something to me about like a problem that I had with learning. Like it wasn't like a problem. I just learned slower than other people. He said something about my mom. He said that, your mom is dumb, so that means you dumb. So I don't typically fight people unless they say something about my mom. So once he said that about my mom, I stood up and I hit him and I got suspended for that day.
Thanks for sharing. I appreciate your transparency because that's what Brother Will Smith probably was feeling. We react to disrespect, but we don't respond to disrespect. I allow myself a moment to process what's going on, like Doctor Strange. We all seen Infinity War, right?
Yes, sir.
Remember when Thanos was coming, he was sitting there meditating in the air, and he was like processing all of these scenarios. What's the best response for this incoming threat? He had to pick the one that was what?
The one that will succeed.
Yeah, advantageous for them. But to the world, it looked like what? He was weak, right? He punked out, right? Mm-hmm. I want to expose the deception of what a real man is, this world's definition of one. Because if we keep continuing to try to resolve conflict with conflict, there continue to be situations like we saw at the Oscars. There continue to be more bodies in the city morgue. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
A man without self-control is like a city without walls. Basically, anyone can penetrate you, your mind, your emotions. And I don't want you to be like a lot of men out here who egos get in the way and pride or the trauma, something that happened in the past. They say, that ain't going to never happen to me again. If someone else ever speak to me like that, I'm doing this. Don't ever make a vow like that. Because you're programming your brain to basically, you're fixed on a response instead of allowing yourself to process the best decision to be made in that situation.
That's the realest thing I've ever listened to.
Yeah, it was mad, isn't it?
Realest thing I've ever listened to.
I listened to it again and just thinking like, rah. In the space I'm in right now, it's like you want to build, that wall you was talking about. You want to literally build it around your heart and around your mind and just around you. just like this invisible force field where things just bounce off but don't penetrate. Because I feel like once I've let it penetrate, it's not a good thing, innit? And I realised I don't like arguing anymore. I don't have the energy for it. Like, it's so draining. Like, if I explain something to you, you don't get it. And I think, maybe if I think you're too dumb to understand me, even though I explain it in multiple ways and you still don't get it because you have got one closed mind view or one perspective, I'm done. I don't have time for it. And if you can't be open-minded to the different hallways or outlooks of life, or the different, even though we all live in the same reality, there are different realities because we all have reasons why we do certain things. You get what I'm saying? If you can see those reasons and be intelligent and not woke, I don't want not woke, but you're aware of the reality of life. You're not in a box. You're outside of the box. Because being in a box is what makes people look stupid. We live in a paradox. So that means two things can exist at once. Do you get what I'm saying? Wrong is right. Wrong. Wow.
Wrong can be right somewhere else, and right can be wrong somewhere else.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that, but that makes sense too.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it makes a lot of sense. Not forget about the Will thing because that's what he did, whatever. But I mean, specifically on what he said, it's like, rah. So like, if men especially did that, and women, you can do it if you want, it would be a different ballgame. Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. There's definitely some lessons that can be learned from what that guy said, because a lot of us might have experienced certain things, whether it's in school, college, grown up life, where you think, if this situation ever happens again, the way I'm going to react is going to be an absolute madness.
Madness, yeah.
If a girl cheats on me again, if another guy says something about me again, if a guy looks at my girl's bum again, whatever it is.
Hello, world, yeah.
You know what I mean? People are like, I can never let that situation happen again, so they're so fixated on that response. He's so right, yo. I can see that in myself as well, where there's things I'm like, maybe at a certain age I would have allowed that, but now it's like, I don't care who you are, smoke.
Yeah, true.
But really, it should just be like, bro, that was a different period of time. People were thinking differently. Really and truly, I'm never in situations where there's as much conflict now compared to what I might have seen in college or high school.
I realised I'm not being that massive.
Because we all hormonal back then.
Yeah.
We all followed whatever narrative. We were all followers.
Yeah.
We were just following whatever narrative was everyone else was following at the time. You know what I mean? So now people are more individual. We have the old minds. So all of that really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think in high school as well, you're always trying to stand on your own ground, innit? You're always trying to make sure people don't think they can mess with you. So sometimes it's like, okay, I'm going to bang this guy out because I can't let someone think, you know. But right now, I think one thing I want to learn self-defense, not because I want to be able to bang someone out, but because I know that if it's a position where it needs to occur, then I have that in my locker. You get what I'm saying? Not because I want to just go out there and just start banging everybody out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can punch someone, they hit their head on the floor and they're dead.
Yeah.
And life is way more worth it than a fight. You get what I'm saying? It's way more worth it. So yeah, John, I have some other tweets we can just quickly look up before this camera dies. If you have to constantly fight for someone to see your worth, to treat you the way you deserve, it does not matter how much they love you, don't settle. There's always a love that will be ready to honor, to cherish, and to value you in ways you've always dreamed. What are your thoughts on that?
Delusion alert!
I don't.
Delusion alert! I think sometimes people think that there's abundance where there's scarcity.
Ooh.
I got the balls to be I'm gonna be a rapper.
Man said abundance where there's scarcity.
I'm not a rapper.
I hear that.
Stop rapping at me.
What are you doing, man?
You don't know Super Hot Fire?
I know, but no. Anyway.
Jacket, shirt, call me glasses, jacket, shirt, man.
Anyway, because we're actually going to die. We don't have time for all of that. What I think is that people are trying to look for perfection where perfection doesn't exist.
There's no perfection in love.
So there's no perfection in love. And sometimes you may think that not treating you what you're worth, but are you acting
like what you think you're
what you think you're worth?
Yeah.
Are you behaving in a manner where they can see worth in you? Because it's not always just about other people seeing it. It's not always about other people.
Is it you?
Is it you?
Do you bring something that will make someone
want to step out
and behave in that way that you're asking?
Exactly. Are they telling you this is what I want? This is what I would like from you, and are you doing it? If you're not doing it, and they start withdrawing, or then they may start treating you in a certain manner that you don't like, it's because you're not meeting their standard. So now you're making out about, oh yeah, I'm worth way more than that. Why are you acting in this actual worth you want to speak about?
Do you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of black people saying kings and queens.
Why?
Because it's like everyone just is like giving themselves a status, but their behavior does not
Equate to the status.
It does not equate to that status at all.
Yeah, I hear you.
You cannot tell me that you're a king when you're emotional, you're violent, you have no self-control. Kings don't act like that. You know what I mean? You cannot tell me you're a queen when you're erratic, you don't know how to control the way you speak, you're not elegant.
You're not in
Bro, your behavior
feminine,
does not equate to what you're telling yourself.
You're not in your feminine energy.
Listen, black people are the only people that I see say, I'm a king, I'm a queen, whatever. I'm tired of it, bro.
True.
I'm absolutely tired of it.
True. I just think like there's no perseverance in relationships nowadays.
Yeah, there isn't.
There's no perseverance. It's like, oh, because you're not treating me the way I want to be treated, and because we're arguing, or this is a different spot, I'm gonna go find someone else to go do my rubbish with, instead of actually sitting down and be like, oh yeah, what am I actually doing wrong here, and how can I improve? There's never ever self-reflection, because everybody else around us is bad, and you're the only good person in the world somehow. See what I'm saying? Like, we don't live in a world where you need to be aware that you're not as good as you think you are.
And you're not as bad as you think you are either.
Yeah, okay.
No, Charlemagne actually said that. He's like, you know when people talk about like where they are in life and like how good they are or something? He's like, you're never as bad as you think you are, but you're never as good as people tell you that you are. And I was like, oh, that makes sense.
You're never as good as people tell you that you are.
You know when loads of people are telling you that you're great? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like you'll get an overinflated ego of how good you actually are.
Okay.
So people have made you think that you're here because of the compliments you're receiving, but really you're actually here.
So there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you, as a person, you always think that you're not as good as you really are.
Really
so you think you're here when really you're like here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like people are trying to look for something that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Because they think they're it. They think it's out there for you, but it's not out there for you. You're not going to find it within yourself. You're not going to find it out there. You're going to find it in something else. That's Jesus, part of a different conversation. But yeah, that's the end of that. Because it's about you're going to die.
Listen. Subscribe.
Like.
Comment. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Sign up to our Patreon that doesn't exist. Not yet, though.
We're coming. We're trying to give you guys some content weekly. You know what I'm saying?
We actually have a...
And soon, you might be 2 episodes a week. Who knows?
No, you said it, not me. Alright, keep safe, yo.